All right, hello and welcome to WBTV Tea Time. I'm your host Lucy Hess, and I'm here with Savannah Crow and River Royce.
Hi.
And we also have Kirsten McCormick on our podcast, who is not here, but she will be joining us hopefully tomorrow. All right, so the general topic of today is, I would say, adventures, side quests.
Yes.
We have some stories to share. So we start with the question of the day. Should we start with the question of the day?
Yeah, we should.
Okay, so the question of the day is, what is the craziest or scariest thing that's ever happened to you? Who wants to go first?
Ooh, Savannah, I think you should go first. That you got some scary things to tell.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. So I actually have a really good one, and this happened over the weekend, so this is actually crazy.
Okay.
All right. So I was with my friends, Brooklyn and Sarah, and then this other girl named Emma, but she's like from a cruise, so we're just getting to know her. And it's just like, oh, it was so crazy. Okay, we were taking pictures, and we're like, oh, let's go down this one road. And then I was like, no, we can't go down that road because my dad, like, he says, okay, so there's this like abandoned house, and there's like these really weird guys that live there, and it was so crazy because my dad like owns the land there, and they live in trailers outside of the house. So my dad was like, I'm gonna go talk to them and like see what these guys are like, and he drives past their house and they start screaming at him, so he puts it in reverse and he's like, I'm talking to these guys because they're not gonna talk to me like this if they're literally renting off of us. And so he goes back and starts talking to them, and they're like really sketchy, and my dad's like, never drive past that house because they're so sketchy. One of them got out of jail for kidnapping. And they have like teardrop tattoos down their face, and they said it was because they've been killing people.
What the heck?
gosh.
Why is your dad housing the cartel?
I don't know.
Oh, the lights.
Yeah, the lights just went out.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's the creepy people. It's the cartel.
Oh.
They're coming.
Anyways, so he said never drive past that house because those people are really creepy. But me and my friends, being the little rebellious children that we are, decided to drive past that house.
Of course.
And we were going to take pictures, so we had like cute outfits and everything. We drive past the house, so it's like around the corner, and we see this really pretty woods, and we're like, oh, let's go take pictures in the woods. And yeah, bad idea. So we have this pumpkin and stuff, and we're like taking pictures, and everything's good. And then Emma, she is like zooming in the background of the picture, and she's like, what is that? We zoom in, it's a man standing watching us, and
oh my
this is actually like, it freaked us out so bad. And then so we're like trying to find where he was, and we look over, this man is full on sprinting towards us, like full speed.
Oh my God.
And I don't know how this guy was running so fast, like literally he was like a mile away, but by the time we got in the car, he was at the car.
Oh my
That's
god.
so scary.
Yeah, and Sarah was driving, so she put it, like, she locked it, and she was like, or I was like, go, and he literally comes up to the window and starts waving us down and like yelling at us and stuff, but we just drive away. It was really scary. And then when Sarah started driving away, he literally turned around and started chasing us. Like, you know how scary that is?
That's like, oh
Do you
my
have
gosh.
the picture?
I want to see the
I
picture.
have the video of the guy. I'll show it in a sec. But I called my dad, and I was like, so do you know who this is? And he goes, well, you were in a woods, and there's like a house back in that woods, but only old people live there, so I don't know who that guy was. And also, he was only wearing underwear.
Oh,
He
What
wasn't.
the
He was
heck?
just wearing underwear. Okay.
wait, can we switch the camera angle so we can show the viewers the video?
Yeah. How do you do that?
I don't know. Probably on the computer.
Is this the camera we should use?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, I don't know how to do that. We don't have our producer right now as well. We have a bunch of people absent today, so unfortunately. Oh, I think you had it. Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm back. Alright, I'm gonna show you this video.
I want to see the picture of the girl with the creepy guy standing in the background.
Okay. Let me find it. Actually, I have that picture too. Can you
Oh
see?
my gosh. Yes, it's like found footage.
Where is it? Oh, please focus. He's standing right at the end of the gravel road.
You look like you're seeing ghosts, right?
It's okay. Anyways.
Wait, I didn't see.
Can you see him?
How were you guys
Yeah,
able to
okay.
see that? I would
I
not
don't-
have noticed
I don't
that.
know.
Oh my gosh.
But she was like zooming and she was like, "What is that?" And then we look and there's a guy.
That's. Oh
There
my
might-
gosh. I would actually just.
There might be a better picture.
Oh my gosh.
On here
Wait, do you have the video?
Yeah, I have the video.
Oh.
And you said he was only in his underwear?
Yes. I hope you can see it.
You can see him flash by. Oh
And
my
he's-
gosh.
And he's waving at us.
That's so. Oh my gosh.
Only in
What the
underwear.
heck?
And he was like mad too. Like he started yelling at us and chasing after
That's
us.
so
That
bad.
is
Oh my
so
gosh.
creepy. Do you think he's a kidnapper?
I don't know because my dad knows everybody and because we own that land and he said he had no idea who that could have been.
That's so creepy. Was your.
I'll be back. I'm switching it again.
Oh, okay.
Should we do this angle?
Oh, yeah, I like that angle. I can see all of us.
Only you.
Oh.
Just kidding.
Anyways.
Anybody else have a crazy story about like dying? No, I'm just kidding.
Dying? I've never had a near-death experience that I can think of. I've like done some crazy. Oh wait. I don't know. Wait, I don't know. Oh. Sorry. Okay. Well, the craziest thing that's probably ever happened to me is my parents are kind of weird and they love traveling to like different places and stuff like around the world, and we had some friends at one point that lived in Laos. It's this country and it's next to Vietnam and it's communist. It's like one of the like 5 communist countries left in the world, like true communism. And they had these friends that were like living there for like 5 years through their church, and so we went to visit them. And then we went on like this vacation there for 2 weeks and we went to a bunch of different cities. So I guess the craziest thing I've ever done is go to a communist country. It was really crazy. We did like
Wow.
weird, a bunch of crazy stuff.
That is crazy.
Yeah, like there was this random stranger and he was like drinking something out of like a plastic water bottle, and he like was not like, he could not speak English. He was like this old creepy guy and he was like talking to us all, like trying to communicate, and then he offered me a sip and it was really scary. And I think I accidentally drank something that was not water.
You drank it?
Cause he's apparently like some of the other like people in our group had drank some, and I was scared of saying no. He was kind of just like sketchy looking, so yeah.
Oh my goodness.
What did it look like?
It looked like water. It was like spicy though.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe.
Just kidding.
I don't know what I drank, but yeah.
That's funny.
I have many creepy things that have happened to me. Like creepy people following me.
Ooh, tell
What?
us, tell us.
Yes.
I also have a story about how I almost got stabbed.
Tell that one. Tell
Oh
that
my
one.
gosh. You guys.
Can I tell this
what?
on here?
Yeah.
Okay. So, basically, I was talking to this dude who was older than me. He was like 19. Okay.
How old were you at the time?
16.
Okay.
So, I knew this, like, I've known this kid for a super long time. Like, a super long time. And then one day we hung out, and I went to his apartment. He has an apartment. And, then his ex-girlfriend started calling him and was like freaking out and like saying she was gonna show up at his house to grab her stuff, and like she was just being crazy. And I thought it was like a joke. He was like, bro, she's gonna like kill you. I was like, what do you mean? Like, I was like, she's not gonna touch me. And then I hear banging at the front door,
Oh my gosh.
and
no.
it's
That's
her.
scary.
It's her, and he's on the phone with her this whole time, and she's like being crazy, and she's asking all these crazy questions to him, and she's just making up all this stuff to like make him like get back with her basically, and like talking crap about me on the phone, but she didn't even know who I was. But somehow she knew that
Wait.
I was there.
Oh, I was gonna say, did
Yeah.
she know you were there?
She had my location somehow. This
What?
girl had cameras
What?
in his house and she told us every conversation we were having inside.
That's.
Yeah. And she's like, open the door or I'm going to open it myself. And she kept saying it, and she was banging on the door, and then we heard the key he had either given her a key that like I didn't know about, or she like made copies of his key. But then she comes in there and she's like, "Get out," and like she's saying some very bad words to me. And then she pulls out a pocket knife.
Oh my gosh.
And flips it open and tries to stab me. And then he takes her and puts her against the wall and is holding her there. And like, I was like, I literally moved in slow motion. I was like, okay. And I literally said, like, I was like so like calm. But now that I'm thinking back to it, I wish I would have. Just kidding. But so then I had to make a police report.
Oh my gosh.
And I called the police because she was trying to call the police on him at first.
Why?
For saying that he's with a minor, but I'm technically...
You were 16.
I know.
Yeah, that's okay.
So, yeah. I told the police about it, and we made a report.
Oh my gosh.
Do you still know this guy?
He's tried adding me on Snapchat multiple times, and they've broken up. He got back with her after that, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, he got back with
Why?
her. Because he's crazy about her.
Or scared?
And she's crazy about
Yeah.
him.
I was gonna
And
say.
yeah, she looks like she did some crazy things. She's like, yeah, she's really creepy and ghetto. But yeah, her parents, I guess, her parents aren't very like good parents,
No.
and they don't care that she tried to stab somebody. So they couldn't get a hold, but then they had to like take her to court and stuff, and then my mom pressed charges against her. And the dude still, and I have text messages that I had to like show the police, and I had to like get an interview done.
Oh my gosh.
It was pretty scary, and they like recorded it.
That's holy
Yeah,
crap. How
he
do you guys
keeps trying to
find these
text.
villains?
Yeah. He keeps trying to like add me and text me, and I do not add him back.
Good.
I have him blocked on everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crazy story.
On our little notes script thing, I have Hannah Taco Bell written.
Oh, yes.
I'm very intrigued about that.
This is like a side quest.
Okay.
And like, it's just like an interesting story.
Okay.
Okay, let's hear it.
Wait, actually, I don't know if my mom's watching.
All
We'll
right.
come back to that.
Yeah, coming back to that. I love going on side quests. I want people to take me on their side quests.
Yeah, the side quests
Like,
are so fun.
I like being adventurous. I want to try like geocaching or like the Randonautica thing, but it kind of scares me. Have you guys seen that on
Wait,
TikTok?
the what?
Like the Randonautica,
What's
whatever. It's like this thing where you put in your location and it'll like take you somewhere. Like you can put your location as like love or fear or something. Hold on, let me look it up.
Huh.
Have you guys not heard of that? It was
No.
all over TikTok
I have
for
not seen
a
that.
long time. It like some girl found a body, like body
What?
parts in a suitcase. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's scary.
Like, oh, that's
That
in
is
Spanish.
scary. Wait, speaking on that topic, have you guys heard of David?
Like
And
the
the
girl
girl-
in the car.
Yes.
No.
The
It's
girl,
like a singer,
you
I
know
think.
the singer that sings romantic
Oh,
homicide?
oh my gosh, yes. I know what you're talking about.
I've done so much research.
That's so crazy.
And apparently they were dating, and he killed her
Yeah.
and put her body, he killed her over a year ago. When they found her body, it was 70 pounds. Yeah, so that means, they said that means she was like, probably,
She'd been dead for a while.
she had been dead for, they don't even know if it was a year. It could have been like 2 years. Because she went missing when she was 12 or 13.
Oh my god.
And they found her when she was 15. And it's really creepy.
That's so like scary. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
And like all the music videos, like he like apparently tried to find a girl that looked like her.
He literally had a song called Romantic Homicide, and like how do people think he's innocent?
Yeah, literally. And he has a song about her called Celeste.
I know.
We should listen to it. It's really scary.
Does it have bad words in it?
No, it doesn't.
Also, where's the camera that's on the thing right now? Oh, is it that? No, it's not that.
Is it this?
Oh, it's that one. Okay. Randonautica is an app launched on February. It randomly generates coordinates that encourages the user to explore their local area and report what is found. They act as an attractor of
Might have to
strange
put-
things.
What's it called? We might have to put it on YouTube because it's like unreleased.
Oh.
It's like an unreleased song.
Oh.
Can we get YouTube on this computer?
Yeah, there should be YouTube.
People think that it's used for human trafficking, though. That's why I'm scared of it.
Oh,
Because it's taking people to creepy places.
That is really scary.
I know.
But like, I kind of want to try that now too.
Yeah. Well,
Have you guys heard of the 100-step cemetery before?
the 100-step cemetery?
Yeah, it's like there's like 100 steps that you like walk up, and you have to count each one. And if you don't count them right, like a ghost is supposed to appear and like show you how you die.
That's interesting.
I know.
I've never heard of that.
It's pretty creepy.
I used to count when I was a little kid. This is annoying, but when I was a little kid, I used to count all my steps. Like whenever I was walking anywhere.
It won't turn.
Oh, there it is at the top. Oh, it's gone now. Isn't it like D4?
Yeah, it is. But I'm just hoping.
Oh. The keyboard is so hard to use. That one.
It's really creepy.
Wait, do we need to show it on?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot.
Or is it just like
This is just the song, but it's really creepy because the song is her name. Like, her name was Celeste. And, like, he made this song about her, and it's unreleased. But somebody, like, secretly, like, released it somehow. Like, he didn't release this. So that's why it's, like, under that. Like, I don't know.
Okay, hit play.
You sure it doesn't have anything bad?
No.
Song review.
This is scary.
This is creepy.
It is pretty creepy.
So this is what it's like to not need weed to get me high. I love it when you hold me, when
It's
you
pretty creepy.
cry. Just because. Be my Valentine. I wanna make you.
Like, whenever he says her name, like, the words that he says is kind
These are
of
the
creepy.
kind of thoughts that cross my mind. Just because. I love you
The part is about to come
so.
I'm looking at the lyrics right now.
Yeah, it's pretty creepy.
I love you so much.
He has to be like a psycho, like insane or something.
I bet he was, like, obsessed with her.
Love to ease your mind.
Like, it literally, he, like, says it, too. He's like, oh, Celeste, like, I'm obsessed.
If I had the money, I would buy us time.
When is it
Just to
gonna,
get by,
when is it gonna get there?
just to stay high. Oh, Celeste, the girl with my name tattooed on her chest. Smell her on my clothes like cigarettes. I hear her voice each time I take a breath.
This is creepy.
I know. Okay. I think we've heard enough of that.
Well,
That's-
that's interesting.
Oh.
Very creepy. Like, he literally says he's, like, obsessed. And I bet he was so obsessed that, like, she probably maybe did something. Or
Well, I feel like some guys who are like get really obsessive and then, you know, like they're not right in the head, like
Yeah.
narcissistic or like psycho or whatever, and they just kill them because that's the only way they can ever have them all to themselves.
there was also, like, other conspiracies that, like, she was pregnant and they found, like, infant remains.
That's so creepy.
I don't know if
Oh my
that's true,
gosh.
Wait,
but
did you like in the trunk? Like, did she just die because she decayed, or like?
no, her body was in different parts.
Oh.
It was only her torso that they found, and I think her head, maybe.
That's
The
crazy.
rest of her body was not in there.
Am I
But they they also found another body in the same parking lot a week later, and it was
Oh,
David's friend.
maybe
It
he
was
was gonna
David's friend's
tell.
car.
Maybe he knew.
I don't know. It just like I think
yeah,
he
he
purposely
knew David
impounded
killed
his
him, too.
car because he knew the body was in there. Like he didn't. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, what the heck? My toxic trait is thinking that if someone were trying to kidnap me and murder me, that I could get away. I think.
That's what I think too. Like
Like-
I feel like I could definitely get away.
I know. My sister always talks about how she wants like something creepy to happen to us so we can like escape and say that it happened. Like the other day, we were driving home and like we were going on the back roads and there was a really pretty sunset, so we stopped the car and rolled down the window to take pictures. And then there was like a truck that came by the opposite way, but then in the distance, like it was a winding road, so they disappeared for a second. But then in the distance, we saw them like brake and then like reverse and turn around and start coming back. And so I like got really scared. I was like, oh my god, I'm driving away. But she was like, no, stay, wait, let's see. And I was like, no, I don't want to get murdered. What?
Yeah,
No.
that's scary. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I have another crazy story.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay, so.
Oh, wait. Hey, we need to change the camera back.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
It's okay. Once we have our producer back, this will be a lot better.
A lot better.
Yes.
Should we switch to this one? Yeah. Okay. Hello, welcome back to me telling stories. I'm not very good at telling stories, but you know that's okay.
It's okay.
I'm
I
a
love-
rambler, but it's fine.
I love telling stories, but I don't really have many stories to tell, so my life is boring.
Oh my gosh,
Anyways, continue.
I was gonna tell a crazy story.
Yeah.
But I don't remember what it was about.
Oh my god.
What were we talking about?
I was talking about how like there was a creepy
Oh,
truck that.
I remember.
Okay.
Thank you. Creepy truck. That's all I needed.
Okay.
Okay. So, you know Sydney Nidifer.
Yes.
You probably don't. She's one of my sister's friends, but she graduated already. Anyways, she like gives me all of her old clothes when she moves to college, and she would randomly like bring me a bag of clothes. She's like, "Here, you can try this on." And so, like, I look through it because a lot of the stuff is like costumes and stuff for like theater.
Yeah.
And so nobody was home, and I live in the middle of nowhere, like on a gravel road. Like there's trees all around my house, so nobody like can ever see in. And but like straight out the window, it's like a glass door and like a bunch of windows in this front room. And the bag of clothes was in there, so I was like, I'll just try and close like right here. No one's gonna drive by. And I'm like putting a shirt on, and because I was like down on the ground, and I look up and there's a truck in the driveway, and I was like, whoa. Okay, so we have this glass door, and then there's another door that like goes on top of it, you know.
Yeah.
And that door was completely open, so they could just open it. But I like run into the other room because this is scary. No one ever comes to my house. No one ever even goes down the gravel road
Yeah.
unless it's us or our neighbors. And so I was like super freaked out by this. And nobody's home. My mom's all the way in at like West Lafayette. I forgot where she worked for a second. In West Lafayette, and my dad was like harvesting or something. So he wasn't available either. So I didn't know what to do, and my sister was at college. And I was like, this is so weird. I'm just gonna go into the other room. So I grab my phone and I run into the other room. And then I look back and I see there's a person like getting out of the truck, walking around, like looking around our house. And so I'm like, okay, this is creepy. I need to go lock the door. I sprint and I like army crawl and I close and lock the door. But they definitely knew that I was there because they saw that it was open to start with, you know? So that was bad on my part. But anyways, and then I go to the back and I lock the back doors, and I'm getting ready to run out of like the deck door, like into the field to hide because this is creepy. And I hear knocking on the door, and I'm hiding and I'm calling.
No.
My mom won't answer, my dad won't answer, so I don't know what to do. So I'm just by myself. And then my mom finally answers, and I'm like, Mom, there's somebody. Like, they're literally knocking on the door. Like, what do I do? She's like, don't open the door. Just, like, hide or something. Don't open the door. And I was like, well, they saw me shut the door. They know that I'm here. Like, they probably saw me in the front room and stuff. And she's like, I don't care. Just don't open the door. Go hide. I'll be home in, like, an hour and a half. And I'm like, bruh. An hour and a half. And I called my dad finally called back. And I was like, Dad, like, please come over right now. There's somebody at the house. And he's like, I'm in Illinois picking up a semi right
What?
now. And I'm like, bruh.
Oh.
No.
And so I didn't know what to do. It was really scary. And then finally, okay. So my house, there's a front room right here.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see. There's a front room. And then there's like this wall. And I was hiding right here behind the wall. So I could like peek over and see the front door. and I hear knocking, and I'm like, okay. I hear him open the glass door,
No.
and I'm like, what? And then I hear like doorknob rattling, and then he opens the front door. So apparently I didn't lock it.
Oh
What?
my gosh, no, no, no.
And he opens the front door, and I was like, this is so scary. I peek around the corner and see this old, like, he looks homeless, like, scraggly hair, no teeth, and he's really scary looking, and he has a pit bull in the truck, like, barking and going crazy. I'm like, this is it. I'm gonna die. And I hear him go, hello, anybody home? And he's, like, yelling, and I'm like, what do I do? So I open the basement door very quietly, like, I'm gonna go down and hide in the basement. And then I hear something like on the floor, like something lands on the floor, and then I hear him like leave, and I was like, oh my gosh, thank God he left. Like, what if he just bombed my house or something? What do I do? I look, and I open the door, and there's a card, like a letter in the door, and I was like, what if this is laced with something? But it wasn't, because I opened it anyways. But he just left, and I open it, and it's a letter, and I like read what it says, and it's like, thought I'd leave a little treat for you. And I was like,
What the flip?
what? And I was like, this handwriting looks really familiar. Like, what is this? And then I see there's like, it was like, we can go get ice cream, and it was like a Dairy Queen gift card. And I was like,
What?
what?
The flip?
And I'm trying to think who this could be, because like I don't know that guy. And then I look in like the back of the envelope, and there's like the stamp. You know how they stamp it like when it goes through the mail, and it said Florida, and I was like, what is this? And then so I'm like texting people that I know from Florida, like, do you know who this is? Like, what? Apparently it was my aunt. She sent me a letter, and it went to the wrong house, and this guy brought it to my house.
Oh my god.
But you know how bad that scared me?
Oh my
So
god.
he came in your house. Why couldn't he just leave it?
Yeah,
on the
that's what
door?
why would he leave it? Why wouldn't he leave it in the
Why
mailbox?
would he open the door and be like,
That is
"Hello?"
so scary. I would flip out.
I know, and I was home by myself too.
No, oh my gosh. I would simply just like, oh my gosh, I don't even know what I would do.
I don't know what I do. Leave, I guess. Have you ever thought, like, if someone enters, like, if they're breaking and entering in your house, what would you actually do?
I think about that all the time, like literally as I'm going to bed. Like I have an escape plan. Okay, wait, I want to explain my plan. So basically, my house has a bunch of doors and windows on the bottom floor, but so and we also live like down a gravel road, like in the woods. So I mean, the chances of someone finding our house are low, but that also means that we leave our doors unlocked all the time.
Yeah, us too.
Yeah, so I'm thinking is if ever I saw someone like, because my room is like a square. It has a door that goes down to the stairs, and across the landing of the stairs is my sister's room, and then we have a bathroom that connects our two rooms. So it's like a donut almost with the stairs in the middle. And so I have a window facing the front yard. I have a window next to the driveway, and then I have like a little window that leads to my roof. And so
Me too.
that's so funny. Okay, so if like someone ever came into my house, I would be able to see from the driveway. So what I would do is I would lock my door. I would go through the bathroom to my sister's room, lock her door, and get her. And then the two of us, we would sneak out through the window onto my roof. And then there's this old like TV like internet cell tower that you can climb down. It's like a ladder. I mean, I guess I could sneak out if I wanted to. Mom, if you're watching this, I would never. But no. So I would have us crawl down there, but the problem is it goes past the window. So if they were like searching the house and they happened to see us, that would be bad. But we would either like stay on the roof and like hide out under like, because there's a little, like we have a roof over our kitchen, and then the roof like a slightly higher roof over our rooms. So we would just hide underneath like the little overhang, or we would climb down and then either run to our neighbor's house or run to the woods and hide in the woods. Probably the woods, because yeah.
That's
Sounds
the
like a
same.
good plan.
Yeah, I've
I
always
have,
thought
like,
about that.
Oh yeah, I have like in my closet there's like 4 little tiny windows, and they open, and it's just like it's literally like
In your
this
closet?
Big. Yeah, it's like I don't know. It's like a walk-in closet, because my room used to be like the master bedroom, but then we built onto our house.
Oh.
So like there's like a sliding door, and then it's a room like it's smaller than this, but it's a pretty big place, and it's basically just used for storage, and there's like windows, and you can open them and crawl onto the roof, and then it goes on to like, so we have like 3 levels of our roof. Like one of them is high, one of them's mid, and one of them's like where the porch is.
Yeah.
So this one leads onto the porch, so I can just get down, and it's like 8 feet, so I would be okay if I had to jump.
Yeah.
So,
Are they done already?
yeah.
Seems so short.
That is crazy.
Oh, we're supposed to end the podcast by 9:10 at the latest.
Oh. Well, the last podcasters said that they wanted more time, so if we want more time on our podcast, this mic smells weird.
Anybody else have crazy stories?
I'm trying to think. I probably do, but I just can't think of them.
I have many.
Also, I don't really get myself into scary situations because I'm scared.
Yeah, I have gotten myself into many scary situations. Too many.
Oh.
Too many to count. But I remember this one time. This one's not very scary, but like it was still scary in the moment. Like it scared me.
Yeah.
So I used to live in Advance, right by a park. And one day I came home from school and I was just in my room and nobody was home. Like everybody was at sports, and my dad was at work. And there's this white truck that pulls into my driveway.
Oh, it's the white trucks.
It is. It's always white trucks. It's this white truck that pulls into my driveway, and I'm like, who is this? And at the time, I was like super paranoid. Like I would never leave my house. I would never I was so paranoid because I'd watched so many scary movies. And I start freaking out, and somebody gets out of the car and starts they open the door. So I hurry up and open my window and jump out my window, but my window is in the front of and it's right next to my driveway. So the truck could clearly see that I jumped out of my window, and I jump out my window and I start sprinting away because it's a town. So if I go sprint somewhere, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
And then turns out it was my sister. It was
Oh.
my sister, but her friend's dad was dropping her off, and I was so scared.
That's so
Did
funny.
you see you jump out?
Yes,
Why did
I
you-
jumped out of my window. I was
That's
so
really funny.
I was scared.
That's
oh
really
my
funny.
gosh.
And I've been chased by people before. Specifically, there was
What?
this one time at a concert. It was at the Bryson Tiller concert. After I was with one of my friends, it was just me and her, and I didn't have a car at this time, so my mom was just picking us up. But there was so many cars, and this was downtown Indy,
Oh.
so
Oh, was it that at the where the Pacers play?
no, was that I forget what it's called. It's called Blue or something. I
Is
don't
it
know.
outside?
Yeah, it's outside.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. I don't remember what it's called.
But there was this. First of all, there was these super sketchy people trying to sell Bryson Tiller merch that were really creepy. And one of them, there was this dude standing by one of them, and he came over to me and tried to get my number and stuff, and he was super creepy. And I told him I was 16 because I was 16 at the time. Actually, I may have been 15. Yeah,
Oh,
I don't know.
That's
But he tried to get my number, and I was like, no thanks. And then he's following us because me and my friend are walking to Wingstop, which is on the square in Indy, and he follows us there, and he's just kind of staring at us. And then we go, you guys know where the Circle is, right, in
Yeah.
Indy? So we go to the Circle after Wingstop to go take pictures, and then we see them there again. And then he comes up to us and he's like, just come to the bars with us, I was like, how old are you? And he wouldn't tell me how old he was.
Oh no.
And it was
Does he look
super.
old?
Yeah, he looked pretty old.
Ew.
And I was like, I don't have an ID for that.
Yeah.
I can't go. But he just basically kept following us, and then my mom ended up picking us up, thankfully, and yeah, he stopped.
Okay, I don't think you guys are ready for this story.
Oh no.
It's just fun. It's kind of funny, but also kind of it's not scary. It's just oh my gosh, that's crazy. That's just crazy. Okay, so it was me, Courtney, Paige, and Ava, and we were at a trampoline park for Courtney's birthday. And this little kid, he literally came up to us and he's like, "Can I get your guys' number?" And we're like,
Oh.
Kid, you're 11.
No, but.
And this was this year.
Oh.
So we're like, no. And then he was like, but please, I just want your number. You're so cute. Can I get your Snap or something? And we're like, no. And then he's following us around, and it's him and this other little kid. And then they're also friends with this other kid. So I don't know any of their names. But let's say the first one's name is Anthony. The second one's name is John.
Okay.
Okay. So Anthony is the one that was asking for our number because I don't actually know their names.
Yeah.
And then so we were getting ready to leave. So we go down to our little lockers, and Paige has like these clear, like blue light glasses, and they're also prescription. And so she doesn't have them on. They were in our locker, and we were like putting our shoes on and stuff, and like had all of our purses and like everything. So we didn't think of like anything of it. And he walked by. What was the second one's name? John.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anthony and John.
John walked like next to us, and he had on like these clear glasses that were blue light. And Paige is like, "Oh my gosh, my glasses look exactly like that." And he's like, "Oh," and then Anthony kind of like taps him. And he's like, "Let's go." So they leave, and we're like, "Okay." And then Paige is looking. She's like, "Where are my glasses?" And we're like,
he took them?
and we're like, and then Ava was like, "Wait, didn't that kid have those glasses?" And you're like, "Those look exactly like mine." And then they left mysteriously. And so we're like, "Yeah, let's go see." And so we told the like worker, and he was like, "Well, I guess you could go outside and see if they're still in the parking lot and like go get them from him." And we're like, "Okay." So we go outside, and I see them like run around the corner. I was the first one to get outside. I was like, "Guys, they're running around the corner." So we start full on sprinting after this kid, and he's like 11 years old. Keep in mind, and it was crazy. So we get around the corner, and Paige literally throws her bag and jacket at us and her phone, and she's like, "I'll be back." So there's like a 4-lane highway or whatever. I don't know. There's like 4 lanes going in that way, and we're going like, you know where the trampoline park is, and like Macy's is right there.
Oh, yeah.
It was that like big intersection, and these so we're like running, and we see this other kid in the parking lot. And we're like, "Do you know where he went?" And he's like, "Yeah, that's my brother. He went that way." And we're like, "Okay, so why would you just tell us?" Anyways, so we trusted him, and he was right. So Paige sees these 2 boys run across this like 4-lane highway, and Paige is like, "Hold my stuff!" She throws it at us and then runs after them. So Paige doesn't have her phone, no purse, no money, no jacket or anything, just in Lafayette by herself. She runs around the stores where we can no longer see them. I was the one driving. You know how much that scared me? I lost my friend in Lafayette. Like, what? That's just insane. So we were like, what are we supposed to do? Like, we can't leave without her. And it was time to leave. Like, we had to go back. And it was just crazy. And we see them running around the corner. And then after, like, we were staying there for, like, 20 minutes thinking about what we need to do to try and find Paige. And we see her, like, limping back. And we're like, oh my gosh.
No.
And she's like crying, she's bawling, like she's all scratched up, like something happened to her. And
Oh
we're
my
like, oh my
gosh.
gosh. And she gets to the other side of the intersection, she's like crouched down, she's like crying, and we're like, oh my gosh. And she finally makes it across the road, and then she lays on the ground like she's hurt, and we're like, oh my gosh, what happened to you? And she's like, I got my glasses back. And we're like, and she's like, so she chased after them, and they were running around, and he was on the phone with his mom, and then she said, like, she took his phone and she was like, "Your kids took my glasses," but she was saying like not so nice words. And the mom was like, "I'm gonna come down, I'm gonna beat her up," and like saying all this stuff.
What?
And apparently this kid had a bunch of like older friends, and they came and they beat her up. And she said he threw her glasses and then stomped on them, so she punched him across the face, and then all these people came up and like ganged up on her. And she
What?
and she finally made it back, and her glasses were like bent in half, so she had them on, and they were like curved around her face. And we're like, Paige, that was insane. You literally just got beat up by 11-year-olds, and you punched an 11-year-old. Like, what?
I would too. They sound like a couple of brats, bro.
Yeah,
Oh
that
my
is crazy.
gosh.
Like starting your like life of thieving at age 11. What?
That's
Okay, so we get back. Okay, hold on. I missed part of the story. We get back to my car, and then we see them walking by, and Paige is so scared because she just got beat up by these kids, and like some of them were older. I'm guessing some of them were like our age and stuff.
yeah.
And they were all boys, and there was like a gang of them. I wonder if they're actually in a gang.
Guys, we should start a gang.
We
No.
should.
No, I'm just kidding. Okay, anyways, and we get back to the car, and we see them, and so like we're like hiding from them, and then we're like, no, we need to go tell the worker, like,
Hit
that we got
them
our
with your
glasses.
car.
Literally. So we see them, and then they disappear. I don't know where they went, but we went inside. Me and Paige went back inside. We told the worker, and he's like, what? And we're like, we just saw these kids walk back in. And he's like, can you point them out to me? We go around the entire trampoline park, cannot find them. They were hiding. We come back, they were hiding under the shelf by the bathroom. And we're like, oh, it's actually them. And so the worker, like, tries to kick them out. And they're like, we don't have parents. Like, we can't get picked up. And they're like, how did you get here? You have to have someone, like, sign a waiver. And they were, like, lying and saying all this stuff. And so we're like, all right. And we get back out to the car, and they start following us to the car. And they look so mad. And so I open the door, and Ava is on the inside. But for some reason, the back doors are locked. And Paige is yanking on the door handle, like, trying to get it open. The car alarm goes off. And people are walking by, and they're like, are you guys okay? We're like, let us in, let us in. We finally make it in the car, and these little kids start chasing us. So then we just drive away and didn't go back.
Oh my gosh, I would. That makes me
That
so mad.
Is an insane story.
How have you guys had so many crazy things happen to you?
I have so many
I don't
crazy
know.
stories.
Just
I
live with the edge.
need to start
Wait.
going on more side quests, I guess.
Guys, I have a serious question.
Yes.
Do you guys believe in ghosts?
I don't know. I feel like it depends.
I believe like they're spirits for
Yeah.
sure. Like
I have a scary story about a ghost.
I feel like there's paranormal stuff probably that happens.
Yeah. So, listen here. My sister, Brooklyn, she is the oldest sister. She's like probably like 30, I would say.
60 or 70.
And she still is. She is obsessed with crystals. Like, she loves crystals. She loves like anything like spiritual, like
Yeah, like
She
hippie.
lo- yeah, like hippie, like all that stuff. And she had an Ouija board. And this one time I was over at her house, and she had like this glass board, and she put like a bunch of crystals underneath it, and then put the Ouija board on top. And she asked me if I wanted to play with her. And I was really young at this time, and I had watched many movies, and I was like, ooh, this is gonna be so fun, I'm gonna do it. So I decided to play. And she's like looking at a picture of like my mom. We called her my mom. It was my mom's like adoption mom who passed away,
Yeah.
and we would call her mom. And
Wait, was she dead?
yeah, she
when
was.
you were playing this?
Yes.
Okay.
And my sister had a picture of her and was just like staring at it, and like was like trying to like focus or something, and like she was like just staring at the picture, and like she like placed it underneath where like the crystals were, and like we lit a bunch of candles and stuff, and when we played, it started spelling out mom,
Oh my god.
and then it put like the number 2, so we were like,
Mama.
yeah, like it's mom. Like, it was so weird. And like
That's really weird.
everybody like used to say like it's not real, like you're moving it, but like I could actually feel it moving. It was really creepy.
Can you play a Ouija board by yourself?
Yeah, so I actually have a story about that too. My sister
Oh.
tried to play by herself, and her husband at the time, like, he was like in he was in the other room or whatever, and she was like, he told her she shouldn't do it, but she did it anyways. And she's tried playing by herself, and apparently her like boyfriend told me this too, or her husband I guess at the time told me this too, that like the Ouija board like started getting like super crazy, like moving all around, because like you're not supposed to play by yourself, and apparently you're not supposed to light candles or have crystals underneath the board. So it was pretty creepy.
That
But
is crazy.
Apparently it was like moving a bunch and like
Oh my
getting
gosh.
super creepy. But I don't know if she's played it since.
I want to try a Ouija board, low key.
It's really creepy. I made a fake one time. Like, I made one with a piece of paper, and
Yeah,
I took
people used to do that with pencils
Yes.
in elementary school.
and I took a water bottle, like I cut the bottom of a water bottle off, and I used it as the thing to
Yeah.
move around.
That's funny.
And it was so creepy.
I saw this game, like this creepy game on TikTok the other day. It's like the picture game where you like get a bunch of friends and you're like in a like room and you like light a candle or something, and you all sit in a circle and you have to like chant stuff like we're letting
what?
you in, and then you like all pass around a camera and you all take a picture, and it's supposed to show you like spirits in the room.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
That is really creepy. Oh.
I'm gonna do it in Weibo. You guys, this school is so haunted.
It is haunted. I have this morning I had to come inside at like 6 a.m. to get my posters, and it was like pitch black, and it was so creepy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I have
the
a
other day-
story.
Wait, it's really quick. I just need to tell it. It was literally, I was sitting at the desk, like, the other day, and I see this rag on the wall. It's
Wait, like
right,
in here in the school?
yes,
Oh.
like literally in this classroom like 2 days ago.
Oh my gosh.
Or like
okay.
the other day. It might have been Thursday or Friday or something like that. But anyways, you know like where you put your like Chromebooks in the drawers?
Yeah.
So there's like a rag hanging on the wall, and I saw it swing up and then go down. And I'm looking around and there's no fan, and it just stopped. And I literally was just in the middle of class when he was like no, it was during
A
the test.
soldier's body was in this room.
What?
Yeah, did
he
you-
told us
wait,
that
you
weren't
weren't here.
He said that one day he walked into class and there was a soldier's body laying in a casket
What?
in the middle of the room.
Yeah, like
No.
it was a
Yes.
funeral here in this room.
In this room.
And they put the body in here?
Yep,
Yes.
where the desks were.
Why?
Yes. I don't know.
I guess
That's
he
why
went to the
he.
school or something.
Yeah.
Anyways, what was your story?
So my friend Lila, she recently just moved, but she had this like super, like pretty house, like right across the road, from Weibo, like kind of in the woods, and like there was like her side, and then like it was like her grandparents' side. It was like split in half because it's a really big house, and there was like a picture of or a painting, I guess, of this girl that had always been at her house, and it was in the back of her mom's closet, and it was just like a little girl, and like her eyes were like super big and creepy, and in that closet it's like soundproof, like when you go in there you can't hear anything, but it's like only when you get to the back of it was really creepy, like you can only you could not hear anything, but her mom was telling like us all this stuff, and they literally had like basically like ghost hunters, not like actual ghosts. They had them like get their house, like I don't know what it's called, like they like were trying to figure out what was wrong, and they said that they had like spirits in their house, and like they had to leave the painting at that house because if they like burned it or something, then
Like they would get mad.
like the spirits would get mad or something, so they just left it in there. And it is so creepy. My sister had like house sitted for them like multiple times, and it's just like a very big house, and it's like so creepy, and a lot of creepy things happened like while we were there, because like she would always be like on vacation and we'd just be watching it.
Yeah.
And there's actually a picture, I don't know if I have the picture, my sister has it, but it's of one of their friends, one of their like guy friends. It's a picture of him, and there's that girl that was from the painting is literally like it's like in the back of the picture of the mirror, like not the mirror, the window. It's really creepy. I wonder if I could get my sister to send it to me, but yeah.
That's so creepy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I feel like my house has to have like some sort of like spirits in it, because it was built in the 1800s. It might have been
so
built
Oh
before
gosh.
Indiana was a state, but I don't remember. I
Ours
think it
was
might have
built
been.
during like Civil War time.
Oh
I
my
don't know when that
gosh.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, so basically when they moved, they left the painting there, and it's like still super creepy.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm
That's
sure there's more stuff
so
that's
weird.
happened, but I forget. But she would tell me all these scary stories.
Oh my
And
gosh.
like whenever you like went to the grandparents' side, it was just like super creepy because there's like a bunch of plants at the top. It was like a really big and like just a big hallway with like plants at the top, and it was like super quiet, and nobody was like ever over on that side.
Wow.
It was
So
creepy.
when I was younger, I don't even know what I was on, but something. Me and Audrey Kane, we used to like, I don't know. We used to like come up with this stuff that was like really creepy, and we would tell people, and they thought that we're like, I don't remember if it's like if we thought it was real or not because it was so long ago. But we were like 6 or 7 years old. No pun intended. I'm kidding. So, anyways, oh, it's over here. Okay. Anyways, we used to have this like, I don't know, it was like a green, like it was just like a green floating head, like
What?
with like stuff. I don't know if we were imagining this or if we actually saw it. I actually don't remember. But her name was Olga, and she would like follow us around everywhere, and we would like always say stuff like on the bus. We'd be like, "Can you not see Olga? Like she's literally right there," and people would be like, "No."
What?
Yeah, I don't know. It was like, I don't even remember. It was like scary though. And we would always like try and get rid of her. And we had this like we would do things so she couldn't get to us. Like we would be like, every time we would go in the bathroom, because she would just be like looking at us, and it would freak us out. So we would be like, we had like a password to get into the stall where she couldn't follow us. It'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, fairy, princess, mermaid, unicorn. No, I'm kidding. That's what it was. And you would open the door, and it'd be like 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't remember what the rest of it was. And you had to like do it on, like you would be like, you would touch. It was like a whole. It was like a cult. I don't even know. But we had to like do that, and then she wouldn't follow us into the stall and stuff. It was just.
That's weird.
I don't remember if it was just our imagination or not, because I had a crazy imagination. So yeah.
Me too.
Like, me and Audrey were obsessed with this kind of stuff, but it like freaked us out. Like,
That's funny.
I remember, like, yeah, because we were doing things that like little kids shouldn't even know. Like, for Brooklyn Jeffers,
Yeah.
it was, I don't remember if it was her first or second birthday party,
What? How do you remember that if you're
or
1 year
first
old?
or second grade birthday party.
Oh, okay.
First or second, first or second grade, birthday party, and it was at this like place in Crawfordsville
Yeah.
that they rented out, and me and Audrey missed her opening gifts because we were in the bathroom trying to summon Bloody Mary. In first or second grade. Like,
Oh
what
my
are we
gosh.
on?
It's okay. I used to read those like scary stories to tell in the dark.
Me
I checked
too.
those out from the library all the time.
Oh my gosh,
Oh
my
And,
my
like,
gosh.
My friends and I made up this game on the bus about like Bloody Mary and stuff. And like me and my sister tried to summon Bloody Mary in the bathroom one time too. And
Me too.
because of that, to this day, I still have. Do you guys ever read the story about the girl who was driving home, and then there was this guy like following her, and he kept flashing his headlights at her, and then he kept following her all the way home, and she was like getting really, really scared because he was like close on her tail, like flashing his lights. And then she finally like got home. She got out of the car. She was like, "I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna call the police." And he was like, "No, listen, I wasn't trying to hurt you. I was trying to save you. Look in your back seat." And then she looked in the back seat. They opened the door, and there was a guy with a knife. And like every time he was like hiding behind her seat waiting to stab her, but every time he would like go up, like the guy would flash his lights, and then he would like duck back down, and he would go up and try to stab her again, and the guy would flash his lights. So ever since then, I've been so paranoid of someone like hiding in my back seat. I always have to like lock my car, and then every time I check,
always
go into
check.
my car at night, I always check.
Oh my god.
That is so creepy.
Yeah. But anyways, I used to make up scary games all the time and stuff.
Hmm.
It was weird. I was a weird kid.
Me too.
Me three. Oh my gosh, can we talk about weird things we did as children?
Yes.
Okay, let me start. This is insane. Don't cancel me for this.
Oh
So,
no.
this is actually so insane. So why was I like, anyways, when I was younger, I remember, how old was I? I was like, I was really young. I was like 5 years old,
Okay.
6 or 7, and it was me. I'll just list all the people. You guys probably won't know them all. Some of them go to South.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember Van. He like passed away in a
Van?
car accident from South
Wait.
like a couple years ago.
What was his last name?
Johnson.
No, never mind.
Anyways, which I think is kind of weird. His name is Donovan Johnson, and there's one of those at our school
What?
too.
That's crazy.
Anyways, so it was me, Van, my sister, Kylie, Trent, and like a
Kylie,
couple other
Trent.
people. They go to South.
There's a girl from our school named Kylie Trent.
No, Kylie and Trent. Her brother's name's Trent.
Oh. I was say there's a girl named Kylie Trent.
Oh my god. I'm sorry.
It's
Keep going
okay.
with your story.
And we made up this game, and it was called Miss Grouch. And it was
Miss
like we would
Grouch.
like pretend like there was this old lady, and she was like our master, and we were all slaves. And
Oh.
it was bad. And like she would make us do stuff, and if we wouldn't, then she would put us in the chokey, like from
Matilda.
Matilda. Yeah, but it was you would just like hang yourself on a swing, and you'd have to like hang
What?
there for a while. And we would
Oh my
actually starve
gosh.
each other. Like me and Audrey Kane played this game every time we hung out, and my mom would like be like, girls, it's time for lunch, come get something." And if one of us was in the chokey, we weren't allowed to eat. So like one time I was in the chokey, so Audrey went inside and got me a plate, and then just sat in front of me and ate both of our lunches, and it made me really sad.
Oh my gosh, that's so,
So,
evil.
Yeah, we would like pretend like we were slaves and like have to hang each other and stuff. It was insane.
That's so bad. Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my
It's
God.
okay though. My friends and my best friend goes to South. Well, my best friend when I was a kid, she went to South, but we went to the same preschool. And we used to play all these like really messed up games like orphans or slaves.
Orphans?
Or like
I used to
pretend we
play
were running
house.
from like evil people, like and we
Yeah.
would go out in the woods and like try to survive on our own.
Oh my gosh.
And
literally.
wait, what was oh yeah, there was also this game we made up called Dr. Evil, where basically whenever we were at her house, she has an older sister who's in college now, But at the time, she was like probably our age or like even younger. She was, I don't know, she was probably in like middle school or something. But anyways, we would always capture her, and my friend, she had a loft bed, so we would capture her and make her go lie in the loft bed, and then we would like do evil things like sprinkle glitter on
Oh
her,
my gosh.
like pinch her, draw on her, and we would call it evil doctor.
We used to have something like that. It was
What?
called like something dentist, but it was like scary, and it was just where we would rip each other's teeth out.
What?
You
What?
rip each other's teeth out?
Yeah.
Like actually, like rip their teeth out.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
It was the most fun when they weren't wiggly.
What is wrong?
Because it was when we still had like baby teeth. I remember we would always do this to Audrey because her teeth would come out so easily.
Oh my God, what-
What
is wrong with
My
you?
teeth
And we
hurt.
would get like pliers and we
Ew.
would just
What?
pull each other's teeth out.
What?
My sister was involved with this as well. I remember vividly, and one time I told my mom to play, and she was trying to take one of my front teeth. No, it was because it was wiggly, but I didn't want to pull it out because it hurt so bad, and she was like, let's play dentist.
Oh my gosh, that's so weird. I used to have like a really bad fear of like whenever I got a wiggly tooth, like for some reason it scared me so bad. That's
I'm, like,
actually
crying.
disgusting. What is wrong with you? Like no offense, but
I don't know. And oh my gosh, I was watching this show. It was called MC Squared.
oh,
Yes. Have
Yes.
you seen it on Netflix?
yep.
Of like the girls that do like, yeah, I don't even know. But it's like a detective kind
Oh
of
my
show.
gosh, I used to watch it too.
And I was like, I watched them get tied up in a chair, and I was like, I need to know how to escape if I get tied up. So I used to make my sister tie me to trees in our front yard with dog leashes,
What?
and I would try to escape. And one time our neighbor drove by, and I was just tied to a tree, so he called my mom.
That's so funny.
I was in the front yard, and I was like just tied to a tree.
Me and my friend
Oh
used
my
to tie
gosh.
my sister to trees all the time. Like we would try to capture her and stuff. So, like we used to have this dog cage and we would lock her in.
That's insane.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh,
We're
one time I got
terrible.
mad at my friend, so I squirted soap in her eye. This was after we played dentist because she got really mad at us for pulling her teeth out.
It's okay.
It
Oh
was
my gosh.
bad.
We also made up this game called the food game. It's actually really fun, but like we would take it really far. It was where basically you needed at least like 3 people to play, and then whoever was they would get blindfolded, and then you'd be in the kitchen and everyone would get their own spoon. And so then the other people who were playing would have to go find any like food in the pantry, cabinets, fridge,
Yeah.
wherever, and give them a spoonful, and then they would have to just guess who it was. And
Oh,
sometimes we would play like the
almost.
nice version where we would only give like good stuff, but sometimes we would do like make terrible things.
Oh my gosh.
I used to do that too. I would put like wasabi and hot sauce.
That
and, like,
wasabi? Oh my gosh.
I would put all that
One
stuff
time on a
there.
band field trip, me and my friend got sushi, and you know how they always serve it with a little bit of wasabi. We
Uh-huh.
decided to convince one of our other friends. It was James Brooks.
You
'Cause-
convinced him to eat it?
yeah,
Or
we
you got
convinced him to
sushi with him?
get like a big
Oh,
like
okay.
spoonful of it. He came back here was like, "What's that?" And we were like, "Oh, try it, it's good." And he ate the whole thing. He ate the whole thing.
What did he like? What was his?
I don't even remember. He was just like, yeah, he like spit it all out, and it was so funny.
No, me and
Oh
my
my
friend
God.
Audrey. Audrey's the only person I ever hung out with when I was younger. But anyways, it's because we were neighbors, so our moms would like take turns babysitting us.
Oh
So we
yeah,
have some crazy stories.
that's funny.
Yeah, like, we used to play this game at Audrey's house, which I don't know why we did this because this is low key really weird now that I think about it. But we would be like orphans, like homeless people
Yeah.
outside of her house. So they have like a walk-in basement where it's like a patio and you can walk into the basement through there. And there's like these huge piles of rocks. And there was one that was like kind of a rock with like a hole in the middle. And so we called it a toilet. And when we had to go to the bathroom, we would actually like pee in the hole of the rock. Anyways, that's besides the point. So we would always like go in. We would
Oh.
always like go in and like rob her mom of food. Like we would run inside and like grab an orange and sneak out and see how much food we could get without her noticing.
That's really funny.
And then we would throw it at each other and like come yo. Anyways, and we would like eat it and stuff. So yeah, we would always play that game.
Oh
And-
my
And we
gosh.
used to make salads from flowers in my yard, and we would just cut the flower off and eat the stems. That was one of our
Oh.
punishments from Miss Grouch.
That's so
She would
funny.
tell us to eat healthy.
Oh my gosh,
and we'd
me
eat
as a little
flowers.
kid would have wanted to be best friends with you as a little kid. That's so funny.
Because I guess I'm just awesome.
We used to play a similar game. It's so bad. We called it hobos, and we would like make a tent out of fabric in our driveway, and then we like stole flour and water and like tried to make bread. It was
No,
so
when-
gross though.
When we played Miss Grouch, we would like have like, you know, grass seed bags, like it's like potato sacks.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We would like cut those out and wear them as clothes, so we actually looked homeless, and we'd like punish ourselves. Like we'd be like, if you're bad, you're not allowed to wear clothes, and then we would just have to run around naked.
What?
It was insane. But, like, oh my gosh, I remember one time
Oh my
there was like there was somebody at our house, and he was painting. Like he was painting part of our house, and me and Audrey were playing Miss Grouch, but we got in trouble, so we had to take our clothes off. So we were running around the yard naked, and my mom comes outside, and she's like, "Put clothes on. There's someone painting our house right now." It was really funny. And we would put the sprinkler in the front yard and just run around in it naked. In the sprinkler in the front yard. Anyone could just drive by and see us.
It's so
It was
funny.
so bad.
In preschool, me and my friends used to draw on our private parts with markers.
Oh.
And like draw all over ourselves, like on our hands, our legs, like our stomachs, like every.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I had an imaginary friend, and I would talk to her, and I
What's
had
her
rock friends. Her name was Catherine, and my sister like saw me. I really thought she was real. Like, I would talk to her and play with her all the time, and they thought
had
I was
an
like talking
imaginary
to.
friend too. Her name was Isabel, and I pretended that she was from a city and she had never ever seen a tree.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. And she had a younger brother and a dog.
Guys, we have about 5 minutes.
Oh,
left.
we have to wrap this up.
Yeah.
Well, it's been nice yapping with you all.
What should the outro be?
Oh, I was just gonna continue the song,
Dun, dun, dun,
let's do that.
or
dun.
not.
I don't
Let's
know
do
where
it.
is.
It's right there. The play button is right there.
Oh, I see.
Let's do it.
Okay. Anyways,
Bye.
catch us tomorrow. Goodbye.
Bye.
Connection is getting